What's good, everyone? This is the Kid DC Wrestling back at it again with another video. This is your June 26, 2021 AEW Dynamite. Tonight, AEW Dynamite was on a Saturday night, and even though it was on a Saturday night, thank God it wasn't on a Friday night at 10 o'clock, because trust me, I think even the diehard AEW fanboys, they'll tell you themselves that AEW Dynamite being on a 12 o'clock time slot, especially after SmackDown, it's just terrible, man. It's just terrible. Before I get into this Dynamite review, I will say that tomorrow's video, I'm going to be talking about the CM Punk pipe bomb, as tomorrow, June 27, officially marks 10 years since the CM Punk pipe bomb incident. So I'm going to be talking about that, the significance and all that. Be on the lookout for that tomorrow afternoon. But tonight, again, is Saturday night. You know what that means, AEW Dynamite. We kicked off the night with Sammy Guevara getting attacked by Shawn Spears, wishing him good luck against his match against MJF next week. And then we kicked off the night actually with a one-on-one match between Hangman Page versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Man, that corner, man, like that ring post that Adam went into, man, like, my God, like, the dude went head first into the ring post. And the dude was, like, busted up. His hair was, like, full of blood. Like, crazy that he was able to continue the match like that. And I hope that, Hangman's okay from that. But either way, this is a really good match, man. Hangman Page gets the win over Powerhouse Hobbs. Obviously, you got to build Hangman up over the summer, obviously. So, that was good. This is a good opener. So after that, we see the little in-ring segment with FTR. Well, their manager, their boy, their mentor, Tully Blanchard, who is also face-to-face with Conan. Obviously, for those who don't know Conan, man, he was a huge help in the development of Santana and Ortiz, also known as LAX. Again, go back in Impact Wrestling, TNA, those early days, their page and stuff. You'll hear all about that. But this segment was really good, man. Conan, for his age, man, still goes to show you that this dude is awesome on the mic. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see Conan on YouTube, he's doing a little, he does the podcast, Keeping It 100 with that dude Disco Inferno. So want to let you guys know on that as well. But this is a good promo from Conan, man. Tell Tully that he needs to learn Spanish, because if one wants to one day communicate with his grandkids, which was obviously a reference to Tessa Blanchard and her husband Daga's relationship. So that was obviously a shot at them. But yeah, man, this is dope, man. FTR comes out dressed as Santana and Ortiz. They attack Conan. A lot of people were talking about, what was with Conan's stomach, but, hernia. But nonetheless, man, this is an awesome way for FTR to get more heel heat than they already did. And props to Conan for taking a bump at his age, man. Like, just props to him. So the next match, we see Dante Martin taking on Matt Seidel. Now, before we see this, man, Andrade, was coming out, and it looks like that we were going to get that huge announcement from Vicky and Andrade, but, Matt Seidel came out, which obviously teases that Matt Seidel will be Andrade's first feud here in AEW, but nonetheless, man, Matt Seidel defeats Dante Martin in what was an amazing match. I'm going to say about Dante Martin, the kid's got potential. Obviously, he's 20 years old. He's got a lot left in the tank. He's got so many years ahead of him. Same thing with Jungle Boy. But tonight, man, Dante Martin looked really nice against Matt Seidel. So just wanted to say that there. Now, we did get a promo with MJF. MJF, Wardlow, and Shawn Spears. MJF talking about, him attacking Dean Malenko, talking about his upcoming match with Sammy. And that's where Jericho and Jake Hager attacked them. And then as soon as, when it looks like MJF is about to, once again, either break more that has already been broken off Jericho's arm with the chair, along with Shawn Spears, out comes Sammy Guevara. We get a great promo from him, again, hyping up their matchup for next week. The next match, we see Bronson taking on Ethan Page. This was a solid match, to say the least. Ethan Page gets the win here. I've said it before and I've said it again, man. Ethan Page is just natural as a heel. Not really is Scorpio Sky, which is at first because I was willing to give it a chance, but now it's just like, Scorpio Sky just doesn't feel like a heel to me. The next match, we saw Chris Statlander versus the Bunny. This was a solid match. Obviously, the Best Friends wasn't there because Trent actually had surgery for spinal stenosis, I believe. So I hope Trent gets better soon. And poor Trent, because he was actually out also with a torn peg not too while ago. So it sucks that he's been getting injured. So that's why the Best Friends weren't there. But never fear, Orange Cassidy's here. He was there with Chris Statlander. Like I said, this was a solid match. And then obviously the Bunny comes out and TH2 attack OC, so Orange Cassidy. So yeah. All right, so we get the main event, man. Kenny Omega versus Jungle Boy, the AEW World Championship match. Man, this had to be Kenny Omega's some would say this would probably be his best AEW title defense since Rey Fenix, probably. This was a great match, man. You can tell that the crowd was really behind Jungle Boy. And, man, I'll even give it to him, man. Like, they made me actually, just for a teensy second, made me believe that Jungle Boy was actually going to beat Omega, which was really cool to see because for a match that was very predictable, a match that, let's be real, the build wasn't all that great. I'm just keeping it real. They managed to make the match just amazing and just, probably going to go down as one of the best Dynamite matches of this year alone. Jungle Boy, like I said, man, I've said it before that the dude's a star in the making, but it's great that he's not champion right now. I know a lot of fans want him to be champ, but you got to understand, man, Jungle Boy's still growing. He's still developing. Some would say, with this match, this kind of reminds you of Jericho versus Hangman because Hangman was over, but Hangman wasn't quite ready to win the world title, which is obviously why he didn't win against Jericho. I'm not comparing Omega to Jericho, but that's besides the point. The point is that one day Jungle Boy will have his moment. It's just that tonight just wasn't his night. Like I said, man, this is a great match. And yeah, man, this had to be, I believe, well, I wouldn't say it's the first time, but, Kenny Omega gets the win here without having his boys to help his boyfriends and the Young Bucks and the Good Brothers to help him. So, yeah, man. And Don Callis as well. So, yeah. So, that's the video, guys. That is my June 26, 2021 AEW Dynamite review. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. Subscribe to the channel. I'm at 246. Let's get to 250. And so, yeah.